really nice to see you. How are you?
Good, thank you, and you?
We want to ask you a little bit about your football journey, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Who first inspired you to play football?
The first person that inspired me was my dad. He played himself semi-pro in England and then in Guernsey, where I grew up. So, it was my dad. I guess I just went to his games and got into it from there.
And when you look back over your career, who do you think helped to nurture your talent? Was your dad a big part of that as well?
I mean, I think he'd like to take some credit, yeah. He was my coach from when I was 4 and when I started until I was 16 and left the island. So, I think he put me in good stead, along with a lot of other coaches back home too. So, I think my dad can take a lot of credit, to be fair. There were good days and bad days, but he was hard on me, which was great.
When you say about good days and bad days, right, if I reflect on like my dad helping me with maths, my dad helping me with learning to drive, like it's not always easy.
No, it's, if you lose and you're in the car on the way home and it's just like, just turn the music up a little bit louder. But no, it was great, like don't get me wrong, it was great. I'll never forget him putting me in the B team though for a tournament. I was fuming with that, but I guess I was the easy way out as well. So it was great growing up. Obviously he was very supportive of the rest of my family were as well. So I had a very good kind of support group and network as well to kind of come over to England as well after that and started getting into women's football.
And you mentioned Guernsey. I've heard you talk about how you'd fly over to Hampshire twice a month, is that right?
Yeah. I went over to Southampton with the Guernsey boys, maybe like under 11 or under 10 or something. And one of the Southampton coaches there was like to the coach, which was my dad at the time, is she involved in any clubs or anything? And obviously I wasn't, I was just playing football back home. And they said, why don't you jump across and try and get into a team here? So that's what we did, which meant flying over 2-3 times a month and trying to get recognised kind of in the girls' football, because I didn't really play any girls' football elsewhere. So flew over and here we are.
And you mentioned family, but I know your stepbrother is a footballer as well, and that's kind of a journey you sort of shared together, is that right?
Yeah, obviously when I was flying over to Hampshire, he was also flying over to Southampton, so we obviously spent all the time together and go and watch his games, and we played 1v1s in the hotel level 1 because there was only like conference rooms, so we just go there and get a sponge football and play football the whole time we was there. So of course we grew up together and definitely pushed each other. I think obviously now seeing him do so well at Bournemouth, which is amazing, and he's doing so well. So I think it's nice obviously that they can see that, especially people back home, that the boys can do it, but also the girls can do it as well. So we definitely pushed each other.
I mean, you mentioned kind of the girls and the boys from home, but am I right in saying you were the first player, male or female, from Guernsey to be selected to represent England at a major tournament?
Maybe.
I think that's right.
Maybe.
Which is an incredible achievement.
Yeah, no, obviously winning the Euros, it was a dream. It was so cool having all my family out there as well. Just being part of that, and of course representing Guernsey at the same time as representing England. So I didn't actually know that, but I mean I guess I could have worked it out. But actually hearing it is pretty cool.
Lots of highs and lows, not just in life, but I know particularly in sport. What would you say has been the highest point for you so far in your football career?
I loved it when I won the FA Cup with United, just because obviously it was like the first, apart from the Championship, it was the first trophy. That was special. Playing in Champions League is special. Obviously making my England debut, winning the Euros, that was also cool. So I think there's been many highs, which I'm very lucky, and hopefully there's many more to come as well.
Has there been a particular challenge or something that you would say has been the real low point?
I remember when I was first trying to come over to England, when I was like 11, 12, something like that. I remember coming over and I didn't get into the Hampshire Centre of Excellence at first. I didn't get through the trial, and then I went back again and tried, and then that was all fine. And maybe one or 2 years after, they said to me, "You're not allowed to do this because you're not allowed to keep flying over and just playing a few games here and there and missing training." But obviously, I couldn't.
You had no choice.
I had no
what
choice.
Could you do?
So I think that was the hardest thing for me, was that I didn't have a choice. I just wanted to be a footballer, and obviously living back home, I need to also get into clubs over here. I can't just play for Saints back home. I think I'd say that was probably not a low point. It was just a kind of a reality check, and yeah, it's not actually that easy when you're coming from a small little island to kind of jump across. And yeah, of course, when I was 16, I moved across. Yeah, on my own. I lived in a host family for a couple of years, I actually didn't find it that bad, but my mum found it bad. So
Yeah.
that was also kind of, I guess, a difficult part of football as well, that you're away from everyone.
I wonder if you can tell people a little bit more about that, because I know in football that is quite common, isn't it, for people 15, 16 to live with a host family, but it is a big thing, especially when you're therefore a flight away from your family. How did you feel at first? Were you homesick or nervous?
I knew I was going to do that from when I was young. Like, I knew I needed to leave home and go to England, so I guess it was not easier for me because it was obviously a difficult moment, but yeah, I knew I was going to do that and kind of just got ready for that. But yeah, obviously we think it's normal, but it's actually not normal, I guess, like leaving home at 16 and living in a different country and stuff.
So a lot of change all at once.
Yeah, it was a lot of change, yeah. But yeah, I got used to it, and obviously Hope Power I had at Brighton was amazing, and yeah, the whole club is such a great club too, so it made me feel really welcome. And
shape you into the person that you are today, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've obviously had some fantastic managers, and yeah, starting off with Hope, she kind of, you know, taught me discipline and taught me kind of on the pitch defensively how we want to be and how we want to play, and I think you learn from players around you as well, so I think every manager and every coach you have, kind of, you can kind of get what you want from them, and they're able to develop you however that you want to be developed.
What's your proudest achievement? Can you pick one?
I'd probably just say, like, not a specific one from club or anything, but just showing people that you can do it, like, no matter where you're from, like, you can still do that, and I think I'm proud to have kind of paved the way of showing people how you do it, and that there is like a route. So yeah, I'd say that I'm most proud of that.
And you've achieved so much already. I was making a note on the way here of all the awesome things that you've done. I think the youngest player in the WSL to reach 100 appearances, which is awesome. What is still driving you now? What's still on the to-do list? I
just want to play every game there is, and play well and keep developing and win as much as I can.
Because you've played a lot of football already, right?
I know, yeah, but that's what I love. Like, I nearly missed a game the other day and I was like fuming. I was fuming because I thought I was fine. And I was fine after that, but yeah, no, I was fuming, but I just want to play every game. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm obsessed with football and obsessed in playing, and yeah, I don't really know. Like, I can't believe I was like that when I was about to miss a game, to be honest, but...
Does the manager know that about you? You just want to be constantly want to be included? Yeah,
I think it's sometimes a bit difficult. I make sure I'm heard as well. So yeah, they know that. He knows that. Mark knows that. But yeah, I think he's really good with managing me, and I've definitely had to grow as well. Like, not having everything at 100 miles per hour, which I do like, and kind of learning in different ways and communicating in different ways. So.
That's hard though when it's that attitude that's got you to where you are now, right? To then have to try and...
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really understand it. Like, when I was younger, just did whatever I wanted to do, did whatever training I wanted to do. Whether it's before school, after school, at lunch, just did what I wanted to do. So yeah, coming here, I'm just like, well, why can't I train more if I want to train more? But no, of course, we have professionals here that I need to listen to as well. But yeah, I think that fight and want to kind of develop and be fitter and be better kind of is still in me today.
Is that something as well, do you think, as you get older, like managing your body, looking after yourself maybe, rather than just doing everything all the time?
I mean, that's what they say.
Yeah.
But I think
it's served you well so far.
It's worked for me now, so why should I stop? But yeah, people say what's got you there is not going to get you to the next bit, but we'll see. If I need to adapt, I'll adapt, of course. But yeah, obviously this season we played a lot of games.
And you've played a lot of games.
Yeah, which is great. So I'm just like, keep going.
What other players do you look up to? Is there anyone who you take advice from, or who's kind of sharing that insight with you about actually less is more, that type of thing?
I mean, I guess people were trying to put it into me all the time, especially Hope Power at the start. Like, she'd catch me doing like treadmill sessions in the gym when it almost... Yeah, I was a bit mental, to be fair. But also I had nothing else to do.
Also,
like,
if you're away from
anyone,
home and you haven't got your family there.
Yeah, exactly. So I might as well just try and get myself better. And yeah, other than that and going for coffee, like, what else am I doing? So yeah, she was the first person that was like, chill out. And then, yeah, coming here, Mark was the same. But yeah, no, of course, like there's so many players that I've played with now that I can kind of look up and see how well they've done and what they've maybe needed to adapt, especially at England. Like there's a lot of senior players now that have played so many games and have won so much, so it's great to look up to them as well.
And people looking up to you as well, and I guess following your work ethic in the club as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Leading by example.
Yeah, hopefully.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.